Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, welcome to my channel. Of course, my name is Nick, and here we do talk toys and pop culture of all kinds. And sometimes, just sometimes, we do talk a little shit about other subjects. Today is not going to be one of those days, however. We're going to talk toys and be true to form just like normal. But before we do, let me go ahead and urge you to hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that notification bell, just in case you do like this kind of content. It doesn't look like it does much, but it does help the channel grow, and it means the world to me, and you guys are absolute legends for it. We are getting close to that 3,000 mark now, and I do appreciate every single last one of you that does subscribe. It's like I said, it doesn't seem like it does much, but it does make the channel grow, and it gets it out there in the algorithm, and this toy channel survives on it. So, guys, I thank you infinitely for that. Moving on to topic number 2, I was actually supposed to go to Lexington Comic Con and, do a couple interviews, get some media there. I was unable to do so due to some car problems. It ended up being that we had to change an oxygen sensor in the front. The car was sputtering at idle and quit. So that was, $150 out of the budget there, plus the time it took to get it fixed and chase down the problem with error codes. So, again, didn't get to do much at Lexington Comic Con, sadly, and maybe next year on that one. But this year we are a go for Scarefest in October, so there will be some things there. And hopefully we're a go at Wicked World Scaregrounds again to film there. I'm going to try to get with the Paranormal Museum people in town and see if I can film there. Okay, so moving on back to the toy that I had picked up. We went to our local Ross. We've been checking it every day, and, it had been dead for a little while, and I thought maybe Ross was going to die off on the collection thing, but apparently it didn't, because we were able to locate the Copperhead from G.I. Joe's Classified line and Sabretooth from the X-Men Bonebreaker wave from Marvel Legends and Hasbro. Now, we're going to go ahead and review that Sabretooth. I didn't know I needed a first appearance Sabretooth until I saw the figure. And of course, Sabretooth debuted in Iron Fist number 14 in 1977. And basically, he was supposed to be, a one-off villain. He was supposed to be a one-off villain for Iron Fist. And they kind of just associated him with Weapon X and Wolverine. So Sabretooth basically attacks Wolverine randomly every year on his birthday. He just really has it in for Logan. And, Sabretooth has absolutely no moral code with what he does, and some of the things he's done in the past have been pretty damn dastardly. But Sabretooth, again, is one of my favorite titular villains in the X-Men series, and he's been a favorite villain for a long time. I'm actually really excited about X-Men 97 to see if they have him appear in it. But what I'll do is I'll go ahead and show you the cover of, the Iron Fist number 14, and you guys can take a look at that. I mean, this Sabretooth kind of matches that cover, kind of doesn't. It looks like they may have combined him with a couple different eras, but this is supposed to be the first appearance Sabretooth. So that said, guys, let's go ahead and check out this Marvel Legends figure. Here is the box for the Marvel Legends Sabretooth from the X-Men Bonebreaker wave. Again, not much to speak of. Standard Marvel Legends box. I'm glad these are still in window packaging. You can get a good look at the figure here. It does kind of look like Willem Dafoe in the face, really. Not a bad figure, though, if you see that there. There's not much to speak of as far as accessories go. He comes with a lot of Bonebreaker parts, like the engine, the grating, and I think he comes with Bonebreaker's waist. You can flip this package around here, and you can see some really good character art on the side. I love how they've done that. And if you look on top, of course, there's the Ross price tag. I paid $5.99 for this the other day. And I know this is an older figure, but it's fun to review those every now and again. You look on the back, and you do see another good shot of the character art that's on the sides of the box. You see that over there is Marvel Legends series. There's a little blurb about the character. You can pause and read that if you want to. I'm not going to. You look down here, and of course it's the other characters in the wave. I've seen a lot of these characters. This wave peg-warmed a lot. The only two I don't ever see are Havoc and Wolverine. The rest of them I've seen hand over fist at stores like Target, Walmart, seen Siren at Ross so many times. She's basically become the patron saint of Ross, according to the Man Collects, and he's actually right. So, Chris, I'll definitely give you that. Brother, she is the patron saint of Ross. Down here, we've got a lot of legalese going on. You know, just the standard stuff on Marvel Legends boxes. Come down the side again, and you'll get some more artwork of the figure. And I'll flip that to the bottom. And here we get all the legalese you could ever digest and don't want to. You look down here, and of course, you do have the barcode. You can pause and grab that if you want. But let's crack this guy out of the box and take a look at him. Alright, guys, so like we normally do on the channel, we'll take a look at the accessories. Good old Victor Creed here does not come with any accessories or any extra hands, any extra hand or head sculpts. All we get is more Bonebreaker parts. We get an engine, Bonebreaker's waist, and some grating. You know, I think he actually comes with more Bonebreaker parts than any of the other figures. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below, but I think that's the case. Let's move on to the figure. So out of the box, no insane poses, anything like that. He is a really good figure. For a first appearance figure, of course, Sabretooth was a lot more emaciated then. So, I mean, he's a small dude, but this guy stacks up against Marvel Legends still taller. I think he clocks in at almost 7 inches tall, so he's still going to be taller than Wolverine at the end of the day. But, I mean, look at the head sculpt on this guy. It reads absolute pure malice, man, just like Sabretooth always does. Again, it looks a bit like Willem Dafoe, and it has a hella underbite, but it still looks very animalistic. You can check out the dry brushing in the hair, things like that. It's pretty neat. You come down here to the collar. There's a little bit of brown detail painted into it, not much. The orange bodysuit's pretty cool. The fur, you know, lined wrists are great. The only thing I don't like about it is how the elbows seat into those. It does look a little weird in my book, but not bad. You come down, of course, it does have the standard Marvel Legends articulation. You go ahead and look, and of course his toes are exposed. I don't know what the flex with that was, because I think he was wearing boots during the first appearance. But again, anything to make him look more animalistic. It kind of reminds me of those weird toe socks, except in reverse. But again, it does have the standard Marvel Legends articulation. It's got the double jointed knees. It does have ankle rock and ankle pivot. You got a thigh cut up here. You do have waist rotation. You've got ab crunch. You've got arms that move out to T-pose and a little bit more. They do come out 90 degrees. They do go all the way around. It's got the bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, wrist rock, and wrist rotation. The head has hella range looking up and almost hella range looking down, and the head does go all the way around. You can remove the collar. Let's take a look at this guy from the back, too. Again, really good figure altogether. You look back here, you can see a lot more of the joints and things like that. Really good. The collar plugs into the back here, and it is removable. But all in all, guys, pretty good figure. My final thoughts on this, solid 10 out of 10 if you're looking for a first appearance Sabretooth. If not, this might not be your cup of tea, but this is a pretty good figure. Hey guys, thanks for hanging out with me today and checking out the Hasbro Marvel Legends Sabretooth figure from the X-Men Bonebreaker wave. Again, great first appearance figure. I don't think the parts used are going to be, you know, all first appearance Sabretooth. It looks like they have him on the Grim Reaper body from Marvel Legends. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below, but it does look like the Grim Reaper body. And, you know, that's a figure I don't actually have, but I seem to remember someone saying, maybe it was Shartimus Prime, somebody like that, said it was on the the Grim Reaper body, rather. And I mean, it works pretty well for this character size-wise. Now, what I'm more excited for is the Sabretooth and Wolverine 2-pack that's coming for the Wolverine 50th anniversary stuff. I do have it pre-ordered. It should be here soon. We're going to review that one as well, because I think the version of Sabretooth that everybody thinks about when they think about Sabretooth is the big hulking monster kind of guy. So again, we'll review that when it comes down the pipe. But guys, again, thanks for watching the channel. Thanks for supporting it. What we'll do is we'll probably set up a Patreon sometime down the road, and I'll set up a P.O. box. You guys can send me things to review. If you guys want to send stuff, that's fine. What I'll also do is I'll post a link so you can get one of these figures down below, maybe from the Big Bad Toy Store, something from the like. But if you don't want to pay the retail for it, I would go ahead and actually look at my Ross store. If you don't have a Ross, I think Big Bad has the entire wave on sale. So you can check that there. What I'll do is I'll leave a link to that and the wave, just so you guys can pick one of them up of your own. And guys, again, thanks every one of you who's liked, subscribed, and hit that bell. If you haven't, please consider doing that. Like I said, it does help the channel grow. Guys, I'm going to punch out, and I will see you later.